Come with me as we go back in time to the year of 1979, when gay men had a secret way of telling other facts. What turned them on by wearing one of these familiar rags? How did it work, you ask?
I've never ever really thought that I had a singing voice, but if you use that as part of the act, that's okay, because then you're not being laughed at, you're being laughed with. I'm Vernon Harfield. For my sins, I also go by the name of Pearl Necklace, which is a female impersonator. Pearl Necklace is the drag's name, and just a larger-than-life caricature, really. Most drag acts actually say that when they're dressed up, they become their mothers. Personality-wise, no, I'm much louder and much ruder.
It's Sunday. It's that time of evening, you poor bastards.
My name is Miss Penny. I'm from Birmingham. I work all over the country. I've been doing drag for 10 years now.
Pray for the other one.
I created her as a more outgoing side as myself and Matt. Just to push the boundaries, really. Penny was created in a sense to go against the grain.
Are we ready for Christmas? Is anybody finished their Christmas shopping yet? You sad bastard.
Me as Miss Penny wouldn't like to meet Matt because we're totally different in our lifestyles. Penny likes to party. Penny likes to be out there, outrageous. Matt's quite quiet and keeps himself to himself.
You're a bum, you're an old slug, playing their old set
Well, Pearl and Vernon are different in a lot of ways. Pearl's louder, more in your face, whereas Vernon's a bit more reserved and quieter. I think Pearl and Vernon probably get on, yeah. He would probably stand behind and let her go into full swing, you know, and just watch and laugh.
Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me.
When I first saw a drag queen, I was quite intimidated, to be fair, but once you get to know them as a person, you understand it is just their humour and their way of life. It's like a part of the act.
Drag acts should be a lot more popular because gay, straight, bi, transgendered, whatever you are, they are hilarious. You know, it's not everybody's taste with some of the humour that they come out with, some of the jokes. You know, some of the jokes are disgusting. But, you know, they get away with it because they're a man in a dress.
Right with them. The lesbians like a challenge. You watch yourselves when you go to the toilet. What do you call a lesbian with fat fingers? Well,
why did I start? Ostensibly, I think it's because I was a shy person. And I was actually working in the cloakroom of the Magnum Club, which is now Unit, and somebody let them down and he asked if I would help them out, and I did, and it just took off from there, which was in 1984.
I got asked to do it as a laugh originally, and then I got asked to do a charity gig, I got asked to do a few guest spots here and there, and it just sort of built up, really, and it's not, I always wanted to be a teacher.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been so nice and warm.
No, 10 years ago I started out and I used to wear really shitty wigs, really big makeup, glitter, dresses were like from Primark, H&M, things like that, shoes from Evans, and then I sort of developed the character.
And then you just throw 3 or 4 outfits in the bag, and sometimes you only wear one. You know, you don't. I choose to change during the night, but there's a load of people that just go on in one outfit and that's it. And that's just doing the karaoke. If I was doing an actual show, then the changes would apply, and because they would, you know, you dress for the song or dress for whatever you're doing. There must be some drag acts that do possibly have a favourite outfit. You know, like their first one they ever wore, and that's kept at the back of the wardrobe and never wear it again, but they still keep it. It's like, I suppose, bride's wedding dress.
They say they're good for the soul, but someone tells me I don't know.
I've been a drag queen for a few years. We think like we have nowhere to hide. You are stood on a stage in a dress with a microphone. We get up there, we give it our all, we're always live. If we're ill, we do it.
When I first saw drag queens, they all mimed. Very rare that you got one that actually sang. And now it's rare to see someone mime. And they all work so hard at bringing a varied programme, because obviously if they're back here in a month and a half, we don't want to watch the same programme.
Watching you, I'm going to sit on your face and remind you of your fucking mother in a minute.
And I'm very ad-lib in my show. I don't sort of keep things very generic. So.
Going down. And I've got no knickers on either.
I'm quite happy doing the backstreet pubs and doing the gay venues. I like the innovative sort of side of it.
Everybody takes a little something from other acts, and even if it's just stealing a line or stealing a song.
Hey, hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me.
You just watch and you learn and see how other people do things, and if you like it, you try to copy it.
You got me jumping like a crazy clown.
I generally have a good reaction from everybody I meet, you know, when they know that I do Pearl. I haven't actually heard of any really bad reactions to anybody that's done drag. There's been problems, you get a problem audience, you get somebody in the audience who thinks that they're bigger and cleverer than you, but you just got to be bigger and cleverer with your mouth and just be able to put them down with words, and a lot of the time that works, and all their friends laugh at them, so it diffuses it.
If you ask Joe Public, you'll find that they'll name Lily Savage, Danny LaRue, maybe one or two of the other more famous ones, but there aren't that many famous ones.
I think they don't get the credit they need more credit, and they should be out there a lot more than they are. You shouldn't need to come to a gay venue to see a drag queen. Maybe it should be a little bit more integrated.
Believing what you're into was as easy as it could be.
You don't ever see a show where these guys can go and really show what they can do, and some of them are fabulous, fabulous entertainers.
I work for Scandia Life Insurance Company Limited. Been there for 20 years. Pearl's a bit of an escape, you know, something bigger, something brighter.
I don't actually have a normal day job. I don't have time for a normal job. It's the most abnormal job anybody could ever have.